So I was out in Houston like 2 weeks ago, and I went to this bar, and this African guy walked up to me, and he was like, "Hey, Nigerian girl," and I just looked at him like, "Huh?" And he was like, "Yeah, you look like an Igbo girl, aren't you Nigerian?" And I said, "No, I'm from America," and he was like, "You just don't know where you're from." And the thing about that is, I hate when people say stuff like that because, yes, I do know where I'm from. I'm from America. I was born and raised in America. My ancestors, are from, Africa or different parts of wherever that I don't exactly know where they're from. But me,
They told her that. That's another thing too. How can you be under an ideology of what? So if you believe your ancestors came from some part of Africa, but then when asked, okay, what part? I don't know. So how can you just say that about yourself? How can you just say that if you don't even know? So even when people say that, like, yeah, my people come from Africa, I'm African American, my ancestors come from Africa. Okay, what country they come from? What tribe? I don't know. So then how are you sitting here classifying yourself as that? You don't even know. Make it make sense. Because they told you. That's what the school told you. They told you that in social studies and history class. That's what they told you. And you just gonna go with it because they told you that. Okay. I guess this ain't no knock to her though. I was the same fucking way back in the day. I'm just calling out just how crazy it sounds, but I was the same way.
I was born and raised over here. My mom was born and raised over here. My daddy was. My grandma was. My great grandma was. Like, we're all from America. So yes, I do know where I'm from. I'm from America. Do you walk up to black British girls and say, "Hey, you look like in such and such"? And then when they say no, I'm British, and then you're like, you just don't know where you're from. No, y'all only do that to American.
Well, no, I disagree with that actually because the people over there in Britain are. I disagree with that because the people that's in Britain, they are like first, second generation. They really like they can say that their mother is from Nigeria or whatever. But a better thing that she should have said is they'll never go up to a Jamaican in Jamaica and say that. So they'll never go up to a Jamaican in Jamaica and say, "Oh, where you? Oh, hey, little Nigerian girl in Jamaica." They'll never say that because they don't classify Jamaicans to say that they're not that. Y'all see my dog? Chopper. You want to say what's up? Come here. Come say what's up. Come here. Come say what's up, nigga. Y'all gonna stop calling my dog a tether. I'm gonna beat y'all ass in this bitch. Y'all be calling my fucking dog a tether. I'm gonna fuck y'all up. What's up, my boy? Don't call my dog no tether, nigga. Cause my dog a Japanese Shiba Inu purebred. They calling my dog a fucking tether. Don't be calling my dog no tether, nigga. My dog ain't no fucking tether. He Jamaican. Fuck y'all. My dog ain't Jamaican, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas. I got a Japanese Shiba Inu, y'all. He a purebred Japanese Shiba Inu. Pure Japanese dog. Chop better stop being the tether. And you're not a tether because you an immigrant. Technically, he is. No, you're not. You're not a tether because you an immigrant. You a tether because you do some bullshit. You disrespect. He don't disrespect black Americans. Well, I guess he be disrespecting me because sometimes he don't be listening. So I guess this little nigga is a tether. You a tether? Chopper, you be tethering? Don't be up here. Don't be tethering, nigga. You ain't no tether, nigga. Tell him you a black American. You a black American, nigga. FBA, nigga. What you talking about? No, he not no mud. He a purebred. My dog ain't no mud. He a purebred Japanese Shiba Inu. Boy, stop. All right, you can go ahead. Bye. Don't jump off my cord, my nigga. Go. Yeah, that's my son, though, man. That's my boy. Dog cursing his ass out in Japanese. All right, let's get back to the video. He wanted to say what's up to y'all real quick. Let me get back to the video. Y'all ain't gonna call my dog no tether, my nigga. Let's get back to the video.
They say no, I'm British, and then you're like,
oh no, I know what I was saying. So yeah. I disagree with the whole British thing because they will say that about black British people, but they're not even British. There's no black British. That's not even real, my nigga. There's no black. Even when they say black British culture, there's no thing called black British culture. It's not. You have your culture that you brought over there. So yeah, you have Jamaican culture that you brought over there. You have African culture that you brought over there. There is no thing called Black British culture. That's not a thing. That's not a thing, and it's never ever been a thing, ever, and it never will be. That's just a tethering onto us, and that's no disrespect to them, but I like that's not what that will be. It's just Jamaican culture, and that is okay. It's not a hate. It's just Jamaican culture. It's just Nigerian culture. It's just Ghanaian culture, and that is okay. You know what I'm saying? So there's that, but no, I don't think they would. I think they would question where they from, but they wouldn't do it to a Caribbean. They wouldn't do it to a Brazilian. Somebody not about to go to Brazil and see a Brazilian and be like, "Oh, you Brazilian? Oh, but yeah, where are you really from though?" I'm Brazilian, because these are the same people that believe that they believe the slave trade, and majority of the slaves went to South America, right? So they'll never go to a British person and say, or not a Brazilian person and say, yeah, so where in Africa are you from? You Brazilian, but like, where in Africa are you from, Brazilian? They never gonna question that. They're gonna consider those people Brazilian, and that's it. So they only have that towards us, and like I always say, the reason why is because we are the popping group. Everything that revolves around Black, which is why I don't even like that term universally, but everything that revolves around Black is us. We set the trend. We move the goalposts. We move the needle when it comes to Black, and don't nobody like that shit. And that's why everybody want to tether on us and try to revert everything to us, back to Africa. But they'll never say that Bob Marley is making African music. They'll never say that. Bob Marley makes Jamaican music, or made Jamaican music. It was reggae. Bob Marley is like one of the most popular artists of all time. Is Bob Marley African music? But they'll say hip hop is African music. It's the stupidest shit in the world to me, my nigga. But let's keep going.
Just don't know where you're from. No, y'all only do that to American Black women. Like, yes, I know exactly where I'm from. I was born and raised in America. Okay? I don't know why people think that Black American people don't have culture. We do. We have a lot of culture that people try to steal too and emulate. There's different parts of, there's like 50 states in America. Each state has its own culture and own way of doing stuff, own style, own dances, own like everything. The only thing about it is we don't really be thinking of it as culture. We just be living life. Like growing up and stuff, like I'm from Mississippi, and growing up and stuff, I didn't realize, like that my way of living was culture. I just, I was just going through life, just living, just doing things, and just, stuff that was passed down to me from my grandma and my parents and stuff like that. I didn't think of it as like culture or as like, I don't know, tradition. I guess tradition, yeah, but I just didn't think about it. I didn't realize it was culture, like the way we dance, the way we cook things, the way we talk, our accents, stuff like that. Like, you don't think of it as culture because that's your everyday life. Some of us are not loud about it. We just live in it. So yeah, Black Americans absolutely 100% have culture, and we know where we from. I'm from America. I'm a Black American. I'm proud to be a Black American. And I think that people think that like a Black person taking pride in being from America means that you are in cahoots with white America. No, Black American culture and white America are two totally different things.
Exactly.
Those are two totally different things. It's a layered subject, and Black American culture is very layered because, like I said, each region, each state has its own different style, own different flavor, everything. You can't group us all in as one. Like, it's a big melting pot. Each state, each city has its own little culture, and I don't think one specific thing represents Black American culture. It's a bunch of shit. Okay, so like, no, I'm not an Igbo girl. Maybe I look like them. They are beautiful, but I'm from America. I'm a Black American, and I'm proud of that.
It's that simple. But I guess that means her video is xenophobic, and what she said means that she hates Africa and want all Africa to die. And African people is dirty and they stink because she like America and she like her where her grandma from. But you know, the Pan Africanists will tell you that they don't. You know, somehow something that she doing is just like incorrect, and she shouldn't want to have pride in the country that her ancestors built and all of the history and the culture that we have here. For some reason, she shouldn't have pride for that. So I don't know, man. That's the world that we fucking live in, though. Unfortunately, but what's up with Tyler and her record flopping though? I don't know. I don't keep up with Tyler, to be honest. I'll though. She fine.